Oh, hey, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's been 3 weeks since I last streamed, but I also haven't been live in 8 days, so. Or no, less than that, 7 days. I was live Sunday. But yeah, we are back, we are home. You can see some of the new stuff. Yeah. I know I showed off this stuff when I was doing like away. I don't have like everything sitting in front of me ready to show it off. If you do want to see like stuff from PAX, the VODs are available on Twitch only. I'm not going to be uploading those to YouTube. So if you want to make sure you see any of that stuff, you gotta watch it while it's still around. I did export them to YouTube, but I didn't set them to be public, and that's because I wasn't really trying to keep stuff like copyright friendly, and you know, those IRL streams, they're going to be one-offs, they're going to be random. It's not like I'm going to be doing that too often, so rather than uploading them to YouTube and just letting everyone watch me like attempt to stream from the phone, I figured that's going to be that's going to have to be something that you're around to see, and if not, you're going to miss out. So on the VODs channel, those do not exist. I could always make them exist, but I probably won't. Yeah, no, I've missed streaming from my PC and being able to do things. So I sat down excited to stream and do things, and I can't decide what things to do. I literally have no plans. There's no idea what we're doing. I literally clicked the wrong button right there. Either way, nothing happened. It's fine. I just accidentally refreshed my chat window. Not a big deal. But yeah, like, I literally am just kind of here. I have the controller ready if we want to do Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I brought the GoPro down in case we feel like opening cards, like ripping some packs, because I do still have some. I can just sit here and yap. We could do other stuff. I literally have no plans. I've missed streaming, so I wanted to stream, and then I got this far. I had everything set up, and then realized I had no plans. I didn't put together a schedule for this week, although I am going to be back on my regular, like, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No idea what we're doing, though. I'll probably continue Infinite Fusion, if not today, tomorrow. Tuesday will be Two Idiots, so we'll be continuing the Forest. We got to start making some genuine progress in that, or it's just going to trundle and last forever. So I'll have to talk to A. Russ and figure out what exactly we're supposed to be doing in that. But yeah, I'm just kind of here. That said, if you want a sneak peek of some of the behind the scenes work that's going on, which this is not me that's doing it. I want to make this abundantly clear. This is the person I commissioned doing it. I'm not taking credit for this, but the maid outfit promo is on its way. We're getting there. I'll have that soon. It is also absolutely going to be an emu. How did I mess up that badly and just say emu? It's going to be an emote. So no idea what emote slot that's going into. I don't have a free one, which means something else is going to have to get kicked to one of the higher paywalls. But I figured at a minimum for the maid outfit stream, that would be a follower emote, and then I can always swap them around and change what's what and move stuff around. So I still need to set a date for that. I know it's been like 2 months since we hit the goal, but unfortunately with PAX being timed when it was just inconveniently timed. But now that that's clear, we got 6 months until TwitchCon. which means 6 months to get up to some shenanigans. Man, I really can't talk today. Is it obvious I have no plans and no idea what I'm doing? Like, obviously I know I'm streaming, but I was not mentally preparing what I would be doing on stream. So yeah. Instead, we're just kind of here. You'll notice the light has been fixed, and by fixed I mean there's a new one. Shout out Elgato, gave me a new one. That way, wait, right there, you can see the spicy pillow. We don't have to try to use this thing that bricked itself. So they also did not ask for this back, unsurprisingly. I don't think this would be safe to send in shipping. But they did send me a new one. That's what's turned on right now. So we don't have to deal with the awkward darkness on the shelf. Friendly reminder to what we were working with. It doesn't make that big of a difference with the current lighting outside, but it helps. So yeah, what's the move? What are we doing for stream? We want some Pokemon, and by that I mean Infinite Fusion or opening packs. We want random yapping. We want storytelling. We want me to announce something like a week early and work on all that. Which reminds me, I need to set up chat commands for when I do that. Because, is it the 22nd I am? Hang on. I gotta check dates now. I did not mean to, like, swipe my desk and then immediately shove it in my face. Hang on. Reminders. I have deleted you. Date, time, done, go, delete. I think that's residual from turning my iPad back on for the first time in days. Okay, so the 22nd. Or do I move it to the 23rd? Because that's a Friday. Which also means I don't have a lot of time. Either way, we got big news coming up. This is stuff I've been working on. I know I'm always talking about like stuff that's going on behind the scenes. If you were there for the IRL streams in Boston, you kind of know what I'm talking about, or at least you might be able to put 2 and 2 together because I was talking about something then. But yeah, we have an announcement coming later this week. We got some streams earlier in the week, and we'll have some streams next weekend. Though I do want to mention, before we get too far into stream and I forget, now that the weather's getting warmer and we've had like a few days in the 80s here in Michigan, I need to remind y'all, with the hotter temperatures, streams are likely going to be shorter and starting later in the evening, just because of how hot it gets in my house. Like, even in the winter, I was sweating and wearing a t-shirt while I was streaming. Unless I'm about to go like full titty out and have like a fan literally between me and the mic, I don't think I'd be able to survive the 4, 5, 6 hour streams anymore. So don't be surprised if streams start a little later in the day just to let the house cool down a little bit, and streams to be shorter because I will literally cook myself in this room. Or if like parents and like family are out of town, I have the house to myself and I can keep this door open. We can always stream a bit longer because I can then have, some actual breeze coming through. But yeah, friendly reminder to that. I should still be able to maintain my 40 hours a month streamed. Not this month. I've been out of town this month. Though I did stream a little bit, but I don't think we're hitting it this month. But that's, I have an excuse. Yeah, man, now I'm Now my head's in a spiral because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to do before the announcement, and I'm realizing how little time I have to do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Perhaps me being lazy the past 2 days is not what I should have been doing. Well, not like we can go back in the past and change it, so instead we're just going to be here. That is further going to push me to want to like figure out what's going on today and plan. But I don't know, like I was saying, I literally do not know what we're doing today. We will be doing something. I kind of want to open the Pokemon packs. I kind of want to save them for a more important reason than I have nothing else to do on stream. Kind of want to play Infinite Fusion. Kind of feel like I wasn't making much progress in the game, which doesn't make me want to play it a whole lot. Kind of want to do something else. I was looking at my Steam library. Nothing specifically is speaking to me in terms of what to play. Because I'm in the middle of the forest with Luna. I'm in the middle of Infinite Fusion. I don't have any other game that would be like short, like 1 day kind of, or like 1 or 2 streams kind of games. So I don't want to start something else that's going to be long. And I don't have the money to get something else that would be short or quick. So that's why we're here. We're yapping while we think out loud and try to figure out what's going on. Huh. Honestly, the Pokemon packs might be the move. How many do I even have to open? Don't know. I opened all the ones I got in Boston while I was still in Boston. If you want to see that, again, you're going to have to watch the VOD before it deletes itself. But if we want to open what I currently have here, I have 2 Halloween packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 2 Evolving Skies. So technically I have 20. But like, you know. Also, I've been seeing such wild pricing on what these are worth. When I was at PAX, I saw Evolving Skies being sold for like $40, $45 a pack. When I look on Collector, they're like 25. When I look on eBay, they're like 25 to 30. So like, I'm not 100% sure what these are even valued at these days. But I do have 2 of them. I should really put the Espeon in the front, but I kind of like the art on. Look, man, I don't know. Yeah, I got two trick or trades. And all this. Which is 4 Crown Zenith, 6 Surging Sparks, and then 1 or 2 of a handful of other things. Do I just go ahead and open those now? No real point in saving them, right? I will say I need more binders to be able to put cards in because the boxes I have are starting to get full. So like you can kind of see right here, this is one of the lunch boxes, you know, same size as this one. It's nearly full of cards as well. I have opened ETBs, like these ones. I've got 3 of them that are fully filled. And a bunch of the cards are like sets. So I would need binders to put that stuff in. Because then I can keep expanding the bindered collection, which would make room for the duplicates in the boxes. But again, I kind of spent a lot of money, and I really shouldn't be spending more money. So now I'm stuck in a weird catch-22. Because I got like literal pennies of budget left for this month of fun spending. Next month, I already have planned what I want to spend on the fun money. That money's already spoken for. The month after that's going to be TwitchCon spending. In July, that's me getting the ticket for TwitchCon. That's me getting the flight. So that money's already spoken for. August, I might have some money to spend. September, it's going to be saved because TwitchCon. October will be TwitchCon. November and December will be very low spending on the personal stuff because it'll be buying Christmas presents for family. So I got like no money left other than August. So let's open some Pokemon cards because I don't know what else to do. Let me get the GoPro set up. And by set up, I mean it's literally just plug it in, and I have to enable one thing on the overlay. Yeah, set that there, set that there. That should be in just about the right spot. I would like to note that my my desk is not cleaned. You're going to be looking at a bunch of stuff all kind of scattered about. So let me very quickly move some stuff around just so stuff is more easily reachable. I got the pennies ready to go. I'm gonna kind of shove this over, shove that over, move this around. That's an empty can. Don't need that in the way. All right. Ugh. We love scuff streams and poorly planned shenanigans. So if I go to this scene and then I turn this on, that is it because the GoPro itself isn't? Okay, the GoPro's now turned on. That's a good step in the right direction. There it is. Let's go. All right, let me swing the mic to a more convenient spot. I won't sound as clear, but it's fine. Yeah, we just want to go in reverse order. Lamest to coolest. And by that, I mean they're literally sorted by price. Trick or trade. Also, can I just adjust that a little bit? There we go. That's slightly better. Yeah. Doot, 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 doot. Got all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, also, I have no idea what the pack tricks are for, like, any of this stuff or any of that, so... That said, the Halloween packs, it's like, Lampret. Lampent. And we got a Hollow Marshadow. Which, where do I need to hold it? Right about there? Okay. And a Drifloon. There we go. See, yay, Halloween pack. I'm literally just gonna end up making a pile like over here once I move this hair clip out of the way, and there's just gonna be a pile of cards. Because I don't know what else to do with them. Like I said, I did not plan for this stream. So if you see the upside down business card, no you don't. If you see the Reese's, no you don't. You see a pile of card packs from me throwing them that direction? No you don't. Like I said, we're not prepared for this stream. We're just doing it. Also, man, it's already warm in here. We got Dust Skull, a Hollow Spectrier, and Murkrow. There's the end of the Halloween packs. That's all the Halloween packs I got. There were 3 total. We opened 2 of them just now. The next pack, Sword and Shield Battle Styles. So in theory, this, I think I know the pack trick on these cards. I think. Shout out Saribot, doing its job. This pack is being a pain to open though. Well, we're making progress at getting this thing open. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be the energy. Yes, okay. So here, I'll leave it this way so you can see what we're opening. I'm just gonna have to make a pile of these somewhere as well. An energy, an escape rope, Tower of Waters, Luxio, Frillish, Houndour, Scatterbug, Honedge, Gligar, Reverse Hollow on the Onyx, and Vivillon. Cool little style on that one. How well can you see it with the poor lighting? Not bad at all, actually. Also, should I go and log all these? Do you guys want to watch that as well? That way I don't have to sit here and do it myself after stream. Yeah, we got the other battle styles as well. So we'll do all of the, like when there's only 1 or 2 packs in each set, we'll do all of them. We'll rip them all at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, buddy. When we're doing Surging Sparks and Crown Zenith, I'll probably go individually because otherwise that's a lot of logging to do all at once. But yeah, we got Pignite, a Scroll of Swirls, a Bowfilent, Corphish, Salandit. I don't know why I'm trying to read these. I don't know how to read. Esper, Shinx. There's the Reverse Hollow Glysaur. And Victory Bell. Yay. I am not surprised in the slightest because Sword and Shield era stuff all has the borders on the code card. You want the white border. But yeah, that was Battle Styles. Let me get the tab. Nope. Let me get the tab. Collector. Sets. Pokemon. Yeah, you can see I got all the other stuff logged. So good progress. What am I looking for? Battle Styles. There's the start of Sword and Shield. There's Battle Styles. Alright. We should get these in numerical order for the sake of making it easier for myself. So we're going to do the quick sort. And at least sort by type, because that'll get me roughly in number order, which will make this a lot easier. Okay. So it should go grass, fire, water, electric, psychic, fighting. Yeah. You. There we go. Roughly in order. I'm not too concerned about it being exact. It's just for the sake of scrolling. It can be a huge pain. So, we got number 11. Scatterbug. Then we got 13. I can hold these up just to, I don't know, prove I have them, I guess. I don't know. You literally just watched me open it. Yeah, Victory Bell, number 3. We got number 24. There it is, 22 cents. Or 13, once you take into account. Ah, they smell like new Pokemon cards. I love it. 27. The Sandalite. We got number 41. Hey, I got that one already. 40. Nope. There we go. With the Frillish. Then we got 38. With Corpish. We got Luxio. And Shanks. So that's good. That's good. We got some evolutions going. Next is Esper. Right here. That one's changed prices recently. Interesting. Then Gligar. There he is. Have I opened a Battle Styles? It seems weird that I have like that one. I might have opened a Battle Styles pack at one point. We got Onyx Reverse Hollow. Right there, right there. Very nice. We got 78. Roly Coly. Nice. We got the Reverse Hollow Glysaur. Very good. On to the next type. Where are you, Houndour? There you are. Houndour. I'm surprised with my luck, none of these are repeats of like the 5 cards I already own in Battle Styles. But we got Honedge. I don't know how to pronounce it. What do I look like? A genius? Balfalent. Yay, we pulled that one. Alright, into trainers. Escape Rope. Reverse Hollow Escape Rope is 39 cents. Wild. Not sure why. We got a Tower of Waters. I didn't look at the number. What is it? 138? There it is. And we got 131. Right here, Scroll of Squirrels. Also, what other cards are in here? What's the cool cards? That's cool. I see why. I do like the sleeping Pokemon. I would like to point that out. Sleeping Pokemon, big fan of. Oh, that's kind of cool. Either way, there's Battle Styles done. On to the next set, which I only have one of. Yep, only one. Also, I need to move this table. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, next we got Astral Radiance. So I can move that out of the way. We have an Astral Radiance from Sword and Shield, which I have opened Astral Radiance before, so there's a pretty good chance of hitting the double in here, but it's another black code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're about to get cooked. Ready? Sweet honey. Let me get my hand set here. Cricketune, Bisharp, Bergmite, Rufflet, Ponyta, Chatot, Bronzor, Reverse Hollow Choi. That's nice. And a Hollow Decidueye. I don't know how to read. Someone else is gonna have to tell me how to read that. Yeah, that is the only Astral Radiance set pack we have. So we'll just log these right away. Let me get them in the correct order. So that's gonna be last. That's gonna be next to last, as is that one. We got 2 of those. You're gonna be up front. You're gonna be up front. You're gonna be down at the bottom. And then get you there. Nope, wait. There. Okay. That should be pretty darn close to the correct order. Alright. Astral Radiance, where you at? Not Trainer Gallery, this one. Alright, Cricketune number 10. Cricketune. Then we jump all the way to Ponyta. I did open some Astral Radiance when I was in Boston, so I remember pulling like these ones recently. The next is Bergmite. I didn't look at what number it is, so I'm just... we did get a double. Alright, next is 82. We jump a ways. There's 80, 81, 82. And it's hollow. Next is a Bronzor. This one looks semi-familiar. 111. Oh, I don't have it. Excellent. Excellent Bronzor. 116 for Bisharp. Uh, 131 on Rufflet. And then 129. There we go. Now we got the trainers. 153. It's another repeat. Who would have guessed? All right, now Choi is likely going to be the most valuable card in this pack because it's reverse holo. Fucking scammed. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. Welcome to the joys of opening Pokemon packs. That said, I do kind of fuck with the reverse holo on it because it's like orange right here. So it's like... You know? We'll just add that to the pile. Are we ready for the next? Are we ready for the next one? Oh, so you can see the pile now. Yeah, I only got one of these. Only one Twilight Masquerade. But it is a Sword and Shield era, which means we got to remember the other pack trick. I got to remember, like, it flips back and forth, because, like, the way that they're sorted in here is based on the value of the pack. Because I was going cheapest to most expensive when I would open stuff, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, but... Either way. Twilight Masquerade. Boom. I have opened a lot of Twilight Masquerades, so there's a pretty good chance that a lot of these are repeats. Aaron. Scolipede. Bug catching set. Aim Palm. Reverse holo Brute Bonnet. Reverse holo Poliwrath. And a holo Zapdos. Cooked. Yet again. I'll be honest, I do not expect to pull anything good at, like, this entire stream. That wasn't the hope, that wasn't the goal. But... So you're going to come after you, you're going to come after you, you're going to be there, you're going to be there. You sort in there. You sort there. You go there. You're going to go there, you're going to go there. Beautiful. Roughly numerical order. Screen share. We need Twilight Masquerade. Like I said, hang on, let me flip back. I have 57% of the cards. So, like, it's going to be kind of hard for me to hit non-repeats, unfortunately. Yeah, first up is Fion, which I do recognize this card. So, yep. Poliwrath, reverse holo. 43. I already have the reverse holo. Next we got the holo Zapdos, which is number 65. Yep, it's a repeat. I told you we were gonna get cooked. 104. Nope. There we go. We got a new one. Then Brute Bonnet, reverse holo. That might be a new one. Yes, it is. Let's go. 2 out of 10 so far. 117. Scolipede. Repeat. We got Venipede. Right here. Oh, don't have the holo or the normal yet. I have the reverse holo, not the... You can look at the screen. You know what I'm talking about. We got a repeat. Aim Palm, 138. Another repeat. And the final one that we need to log is number 143. already got both of them. There we are. For the sake of it, 3 out of 10 being new. 3 out of 10. That's not bad. I expected worse. All right. What is the next set we're going to be pulling? It is Paldea Evolved. So we got another Scarlet Violet. And another Scarlet Violet. And then we go into some more Sword and Shield stuff. And then we hit the Surging Sparks. So it's going to be a little back and forth between the Scarlet Violet and the Sword and Shield. But I've always had pretty good luck pulling these. Like this set specifically. That said, how many... I'm not going to count the Halloween packs, but that's now 2, 4, and nothing better than a holo. No double rares. We're kind of getting cooked. But we got that one. Let me shove these up higher so you can't see. What are we gonna get? Will our bad luck run out? Tadbulb, Frigivax, Tandemouse, Seatottle, Raichu. I do like the art on this Raichu. Gothitelle, Arctic Bax. I'm so bad at reading. Why am I even trying? Reverse Hollow Vigoroth. Reverse Hollow Set-Titan. There we go. We got something better than a rare. Lion Rock. DJ Awesome, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just kind of doing the shits and giggles, but we pulled an EX, so that counts for something, right? How was your stream? I did see you were live. Is that your first ever stream? Is that what it was? Either way, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Van Shredded Cheese. You can feel free to call me Cheese. This is my kind of whatever stream. I did not plan for this stream. I just felt like going live, and that has led to me now opening Pokemon packs. I am a variety streamer. I do everything from opening Pokemon packs to walking around downtown Boston when I was in town opening or watching Plainsland. We do a lot of indie gaming as well as story games. We're just kind of doing whatever. But Silver Moon, welcome in. And DJ, it was your first stream. Congratulations on the first stream. How did it go? What did you get up to? I will do the shout out. I don't know if you have any clips yet. If you don't, then the clip player likely isn't gonna... Oh no, the shout out thing is completely not working right now. Okay, well, it's timed out. In that case, you gotta watch me manually do this. And there's that, there's this, there's that. There we go. Those are the best way to how to stream. Yeah, literally, I go live without a plan. Like, that's just what I do. But yeah, to those who do not know DJ, they've been hanging out with us. They've been getting to know us. We've been getting to know them. And they are new to the streaming world. Was your plan is to become a VTuber, right? I want to say at one point you said you have a PNG that you were going to be using in the meantime. Is that still true? I did not get a chance to look in on your stream, but I did see that you went live. Una joined for a bit. I know she's been working on some behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if she's announced it, so I'm not going to say what it is, but I know she's been working on some behind the scenes stuff today. I wouldn't be surprised if she swings in real quick here, but I haven't seen her yet. Could have told me, Meanie. What? Am I giving away information that other people didn't know? I told you what. Either way, Ahaha! I forgot. This is Paldea Evolved. Where are you? I do not have a lot of Paldea Evolved, but I do have pretty good luck pulling packs. So, either way, we now gotta log all these. I know you guys kind of showed up right at the end of me opening the pack, but I promise you, I did just rip this pack, and we did get some interesting stuff, and by that I mean a single EX. But it's the first, you know, better than a rare of the day. They're joining the PNG world. I believe that is what DJ said at one point. I don't know if that's still true. I'm gonna need more information. Yep, okay. But that card is new. That's good to see. 59. Oh, not new. That's a bummer. Yeah, I know you announced it at one point. I wasn't sure how stuff was going on that. Did you have the PNG for today? Did you get all that working? Because if not, I know a really easy way that you could get the PNG to kind of do a thing. So do you know Reactive by Fujitech? Because that is like the easiest way to do a PNG stream. I can show it to you right now if you want me to, while I kind of work on logging these. Once I finish that, I can quickly pull up that page and show you. Sure as in you want me to show you, or sure as in you already know what I'm talking about? Because it's the same thing that that like you'll see streamers use to have like the little like characters in the corner. You want me to show you? Okay. Just let me quickly finish logging these, just because if I don't log them, I'll forget that I haven't logged them. But I do like this art. Banger of a Raichu card. I already have one of these. Wow. I can send them the software I use. Yeah, I know there are softwares, but if you just want like a super quick and easy, like almost no setup required, you can just use Reactive by Fujitech, assuming that your image is like decently square. It doesn't even have to be that great. Which, this one. Can you also DM me that? Yeah, that's an actual software for PNG tubing is definitely going to be the more reliable source, but if you're just trying to quickly set something up, then I would definitely look into the Fuji if you want. All right, we just need the EX. I skipped over it because I sleeved it. Not that it really matters, because it's a 71-cent card. But all right, so new tab, bookmarks, Reactive by Fujitech. Let me. I didn't realize it was going to make me log in. Hang on a second. Authorize. There we go. Okay. Screen share. So, welcome to Reactive by Fujitech. This is how everyone does, or not necessarily everyone, but this is how most people do their like Discord calls. There's the link if you want to see it, but essentially how it works is when you join a voice chat, your Discord profile picture, or if you upload a different picture, will show up. And then you can control whether or not you want it to dim or not. So you can always have, dim non-speaking, whatever. So if I were to quickly jump into my own VC, now you can see I'm in here, and when I talk, it shows the little highlight. And then when there's other people, you can see them as well. But if you just have like a private VC, like what I'm doing right now, like no one else is in this VC, it's just that. I think you can have different you can kind of adjust stuff. You can show names and not. Like you can do the little bounce. So when I talk, it does the little bounce. And then if I turn off the dim on non-speaking. Never. So now you can see it doesn't do the dimming, but whenever I start talking, it does do the bounce, and it like changes the character. So even if you only have one image, it would still do the little bounce when you start talking. So it like I said, it's a quick and dirty, and then this is literally just like you copy the link, and then it has the you just add it as a source in in your streaming software. It's a web browser source, and then you can just drop that in the corner of your stream or wherever you want, and it works. That's it. I'm gonna turn these back to what I had them set to. But yeah, you can literally just create a bunch of different ones, and you can just change them like by clicking here, and now you can see down here it's now that one. This is what the actual stream would see. Yeah, even if you have other people like in the VC, if you just have just noticed he's live and said I'll raid cheese, absolutely, you know, thanks for stopping in, especially if it was your first stream. Yeah, if you just copy the source for your username, you don't have to worry about other people showing up. I tend to use the group one, in which case, as multiple people show up, it just kind of lines them all up in a row. So when you're looking like on my stream, like right here, if there's only one person, they're bigger. And then as more people join, they just keep getting smaller. From one small streamer to another. Yeah. The small streamers have to support each other. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it can be fun to raid someone big. And, you know, sometimes, like, you'll raid them and you'll suddenly pick up a bunch of followers, but at the same time, it's like some streamers don't like when small people raid them because it feels like a attention grab, which I never really care. I don't mind how like who raids me. Anyone can join in. My streams are open for all of the shenanigans. So but yeah, if you're just trying to do a real quick and dirty PNG streaming, I would definitely use that. Silvermoon, if they have an actual software, I would use that one, especially if you have like fancier animations and stuff, or you want to be able to do toggles and stuff. I only have like 92 followers. To be fair, I've been streaming for like 3 years and I'm still under 300. What am I even at right now? I don't worry about the number. I'm at 328, okay. But yeah, I literally do not care what the number is or how many followers I have or how many viewers I have. I am literally just, I go live because it's fun. I do whatever. My streams are all over the place because I don't really mind. Like, don't get me wrong. It'd be cool to have, you know, a ton of viewers, a ton of chatters, a ton of followers, people subscribing left, right, and center. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Is that so? I think it's 329. It hasn't updated here, but thank you for the follow. And now you just get to watch me infinitely go in. Also, DJ, my advice, and to any streamer, do not be the person who constantly watches this number. Do not pay attention to like who's in your chat. I'm not even going to click it because I don't want to accidentally dox people lurking. Don't be that person. The only reason I have this showing is because I don't look at this screen unless I have to. Otherwise, I don't even have the tab open. But thank you for the follow. Frosted Tools did its thing. Your name shines brighter than our cheese. So congrats on being brighter than me. And that's saying something. You see how pale I am? I just look at it for chat. What I do is I pop the window out. So here we can... We'll go back to this. So on this screen, like when you're looking at that, there's a, like on the 3 dots, you can click pop out chat. And then I just have it right here. And then I just set it up here on my second monitor. And then I know you can also change the actual like screen. You can hide this number. Like you can literally just click on it and it hides it. Or if you go into the edit for layout, you can just remove that box altogether. Are you gonna debate me? Is that what's about to happen? Yeah, like all this stuff you can just No one needs to know it. But like I said, I have all this turned on because I don't pay attention to it. No. You weren't. So what you're saying is I should open this Stellar Crown pack. The only Stellar Crown pack I have. That said, we are getting to the cooler packs. I got one Stellar Crown. I got some Brilliant Stars. This is all Surging Sparks. This is Crown Zenith. And then I do have two Evolving Skies, but I kind of want to hold on to those. If you do the 750 Jebaited thing. Also, DJ, don't be asking other people here in this chat about your own stream stuff. I'm okay with you talking about stream because you were live. But don't be showing up in other people's streams and just like asking if people want to collab. It's one thing if you want to ask me, in which case do it privately. It's another thing to just show up in someone's stream and just be like, does anyone want to collab? It's kind of seen as rude to the streamer. Kind of similar to how some people get offended when like a small streamer like raids them, and it's like, okay, you're just trying to use me for attention. Like I want to think I know you slightly better than that, and your one and only goal here is not to just, you know, steal all of my viewers and like steal my chatters and like try to like poach viewers is essentially how it's seen. But I'm just trying to give you the warning, like some people will take it that way, and you got to be real careful when you're raiding people you don't know, because like that's one of the best ways to grow as well, is to raid people you don't know and meet new people through raiding. But at the same time, you got to be careful that like you don't accidentally step on toes, because you'll very quickly get yourself banned places, if that makes sense. But we ready for this Stellar Crown? We got a water. We got a Cyclozar. Gulpin. I'm not even going to try to read that. Rhydon. Marowak. Frogadier. Koraidon. Reverse Hollow Eevee. First stream luck pack. I doubt it, seeing that that's just a normal reverse hollow. Yeah, the Stellar Crown has done me dirty yet again. I have very little expectations for opening these packs. I'm only doing it because, like I said, I have no idea what else to do this stream. I was bored and wanted to stream, and this is the time of day that I normally stream, so I figured might as well open these. I've been sitting on them for no real reason other than I have them. That said, let's get over to Stellar Crown. Where are you? There you are. Repo is a fun game too. Yeah, I didn't have like a group or anything planned, and like I was literally going live like without warning. I didn't post a schedule or anything, so oops. Yeah, I did not put these in numerical order this time. Let me quickly do this. It should be fairly quick. I think I'm shoving these in the correct order. Okay. You play Repo? Yeah. Wuna, Tuna, and I played Repo like fairly early when the game like first came out. It wasn't like right away, but like she's the one who introduced me to it, and kind of it's spread from there. Frogadier is a repeat. Marowak, 73. I think I put these out of order. Yeah, I did. Whatever. A repeat. That's a new one. Let's go. Okay, next is Rhydon. That's a new one. Stellar Crown is one of the ones I actually have in a binder. I was looking to fill a team on Tuesday. Tuesday, I am already busy. Tuesday is when I do Two Idiots Tuesday with Luna. That's when we first played the repo, because we were looking for something to do. So we figured we'd try a new game out rather than do nothing. So I will be continuing the Forest. with Wuna on Tuesday. Tomorrow I will likely be doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. No promises or guarantees though. There's been a lot of Pokemon lately. If you haven't noticed behind me, I got a lot of Pokemon stuff. Gulpin is new. Good to know. Good to know. Cyclizar. Hang on. I got these out of order as well. I was like, I'm pretty sure I got you. Ooh, I don't have a reverse holo yet. Excellent. Okay, now let's find that Eevee. Forest be good, scare Woonie hard. I don't even have to scare her. The game scares her well enough. 21 cents. And now Cyclizar is a repeat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Silver Moon watches Wuna. I know I recognize the name. I can't think of where from, but I'm pretty sure it's from Wuna's chat. All right, we ready to do a double pack? I'm followed BD of drag. What? I'm followed because of drag. Okay. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. I know how to read. Why would you accuse me of not knowing how to read? That's rude. Don't do that. Also, I don't know how to read. It is horrendous. It is so bad. If New was in here, he'd be making fun of me every time I read something wrong. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's why you'll notice I don't read Pokemon card names. And then I'll start reading them again, and then I'll just randomly stop. It's because I don't know how to read the names. That said, we got some Sword and Shield Brilliant Stars packs. Have I opened any Brilliant Stars? I have 3. 3 out of 194 and none from the trainer gallery. Hopefully that helps your brain cell. If anything, it's going to do damage to the brain cell, which is not good. Get a Mewtwo. I'm hoping for anything good. All of the Sword and Shield packs I've had, horrendous luck. And it's a black code card, so that doesn't bode well. 2,
cheese.
4. A Grass Energy. I don't think we've gotten a Grass Energy yet today. Beartic, Fracture, Tropius, Cubchoo, Duskull, Farfetch'd, Execute, Grimer, Reverse Hollow Buizel, and a Hollow Boss's Orders. That's kind of cool. It's got a nice fancy little hollow. All right. Surely this pack won't let me down, right? If that scared you, watch this. What are you doing now?
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated. 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 Debated.
I forget how loud that is for you guys, but I have it at like 300% volume in my own ears. It's literally so loud that if there's no other sound playing on the mic, like through my stream, you can hear it through my headset into the mic. Suck on these. Cherubi. Riolu. Oh, bet. I got both. That's the reverse hollow. 90 to get my points back. Every now and then, I just refund everything. Other times, I accept everything and your points are gone. Welcome to the gamble of my stream. It comes down to my mood when I feel like doing it. But the final card is... Oh! Hollow Garchomp. So I got Hollow Garchomp, Reverse Hollow Gabite, and Normal Gabite. Nice. They're not going to be worth a lot, but like, I'm a fan of the dragons. I fuck with the dragons. Alright, now we got to sort these though. And by sort, I mean at least get them organized by type, because it makes it so much easier to log everything if I'm scrolling in roughly the same area. I also got the evolution for Duskull to Dusclops. Another dragon. A lot of dragon types. Alright, so grass, then would be fire, then would be water, then would be electric, then would be psychic, then fighting, then shadow, dark, whatever we're calling it these days. Dragon, normal, trainer. But look at that pair. It is a great pair. Alright, let's get these logged. I've yet to get a trainer gallery card from like a pack. I've only ever bought them. I have two Fat Pikachus and a misprint card. Are we talking like the old school Pikachu? That kind of Fat Pikachu? Or are we talking like new school, like a flying Pikachu? Gen 1? This is base set 2. You can't really tell, but that's base set 2. So it's not super rare. But it is a card. And it's one of my favorites. Alright. Well, Execute is number 1, so we might as well put that in first. I expect most of these to be brand new because I only have 3 of them. Tropius. Burmy, I saw you. Cherubi. Then we skip over the fire. Beartic. Right there. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. And Cubchoo. I did get an evolution line there. Then the reverse hollow Buizel. 14 cents. Staryu, I saw you. Oh, that's kind of a cool card. I already have one of these. I had 3 cards from this entire set. Open 2 packs and hit one of the cards I already have. That's some luck right there, isn't it? Oh, there's a Mewtwo in there. I could have gotten a Mewtwo. But instead we got a Duskull and a Dusclops. Oh, I hit the wrong button. We gotta suck on these nuts. I keep holding the cards out, like, to hold them under the GoPro. We gotta suck on these nuts. Right there. Riolu. Not bad. The Grimer art's kind of cool as well. Of the 3 cards I had, I pulled 2 of them. Not one of them, 2 of them. Does that highlight my luck with opening card packs? Oh well. Alright, then we got you in a hollow form. We got you in a normal and a hollow. And then a Farfetch'd. That's the card you guys want to see. Don't lie to me, I know it is. Also, what was this? 9 cents, 18 cents? It didn't... There it goes. Neat. We got Farfetch'd. I've seen this card in gameplay. It's annoying. But also boss's orders. There we are. 49 cents. If that's not a banger of a card. Tangia. I think you got scammed. It should be working. I was too strong. It was so loud you peaked the mic. Oh, it just shows as pending. That said, I've now changed the scene. It should. I know I'm kind of just barely letting... I could skip, but it doesn't even let me replay. Wild. There it is. I don't know, man. I just work here. No, not that, not that. Whatever. It seems to be working now. I think it's been fixed. And by fixed, I don't even know why it broke and how it fixed itself. Either way. We'll add this to the pile. Also, do you like how I went to like start opening cards and everything and I was like, don't worry, chat, I got penny sleeves handy. I can pull some good cards. I got the good penny sleeves ready to go. And I literally haven't needed one yet. That said, we're up to Surging Sparks. Surely in 6 packs of Surging Sparks, I'll get something good, right? Obviously, we're going to have to do the Pikachus last. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd say I'll be here all week, but I'm only streaming for the next 3 days. The rest of the week, I'm going to be working on some background stuff, because I do have a big announcement coming either Thursday or Friday. I don't know exactly when. I initially wrote into my schedule for it to be Thursday, but I might push it to Friday, because A, it's Friday. More people will be online, and more people will likely be able to see the announcement in a timely manner. And also, it gives me one more day to be ready for said announcement. If you want to try and figure out what the announcement is ahead of time, if you look at my stream VODs from when I was in Boston, you might be able to put it together. Friday's 10 times better. That's what I was saying. The entire thing, the entire like announcement and everything, it's based on like X many days until like a thing. In which case, Thursday would be exactly 150 days. But Friday would make more sense for an announcement. Which is why I was saying I might do the announcement on Friday rather than, you know. That said, Surging Sparks time. I set this pack upside down. I'm a fool. Fridays are better, more traffic. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Unfortunately, with like streaming, my schedule just doesn't work that I could stream Friday. But for being able to, you know, post an announcement to Discord and to Twitter and to Instagram and like social media in general, I can very easily find time to do that. Mine's wacky too. Yeah, it all over the place. Typically, the deciding factor is whether or not I work the next morning and how early the next morning. Because if I have to stream, or if I have to work at like 7 in the morning, I tend not to stream that night. Just so I can get to bed at a reasonable hour. Also, ads are about to start, so if I pull something cool, I am so sorry to those who get stuck in ads. But we got Bronzor, Sandy Gast, Drillbur, Jasmine's Gaze. Not even going to try to read that. Terra Orb, Reverse Hollow Smoochum, Reverse Hollow Bronzong, and an Executor EX right before the ads come in. Shouldn't you have been in this pack? Also, there's the ads. Well, I don't need the good penny sleeves for an EX card. I need my Legos out of the way. I like how I just have a Scarlet Violet empty, already opened pack. Can I please? I know I have a... There we are. That's what I was trying to get to. But while those ads play, we're not up to anything interesting. Ooh, that is one of the sleeves out of there. Are you guys back? Can you hear me yet? Can I explain Frosty Tools, or would it be a waste? According to the countdown, we still got like 30 seconds. We'll set that there. We'll set this here. Jay Ramos, congrats on being first. Shout out to you. Hour and 24 minutes into stream. A raid later. But you made it. You won the race. How's it going? We're up to shenanigans today. I had no plans. I just wanted to stream, so welcome to the shenanigans. We're opening Pokemon packs. But DJ, welcome back. Silver Moon, are you back as well? I can explain Frosty Tools. So, Frosty Tools is an AI like chatbot that can like craft messages for you when my ads play, what it does is it looks at all of the chat messages from the last time ads played to those ads starting, and it tries to create like a summary based on like random kind of prompts for the type of like whatever. I'm explaining this horrendously, but essentially it looks at like all of the chat messages and it sums up like the way that like what chat has been talking about. So Silver Moon, you said you were doing repo. Am I the only one that can see mine? No, that's the same message for everyone. It said DJ Awesome's bringing the first stream luck and some game wrecks, but Silver Moon is about that repo life and team building. Scares and loud sounds from sound alerts have everyone jumping, and there's a side quest for Dragon D's Nuts jokes. Plus a peek at Ban Shredded Cheese's Throne wish list, because that happened to be another bot message that's sent. But yeah. It's just summarizing what chat has talked about. The more active chat is, the more likely it is to skip over certain messages, but there's no real rhyme or reason to what it decides to dial in on. So I do not actually have any CD-ROMs. I do have like old Atari cartridges. Does that count? Like if I were to just reach over here and grab the original Pac-Man, does that count? Is that cooler? That's my dad's stuff. Yeah, we got a bunch of those. I got to be careful about which ones I grab because some of them just have my last name on them. We've been over this. I'm a big fan of the dragons. Also, was that okay? Good. I didn't know if I already did the whatever. Don't dox yourself. I mean, to be fair, my name has shown on stream before. People know what my first name is. I just, try not to use it because I'd like to keep the separation of personal life and stream life. Oh, look at that. Another Bronzog. A Sandygast. Drillbur. Magnemite. Whatever your name is. Tauros. Bruxish. Reverse Hollow Yamask. Reverse Hollow Klefki. And a Hollow Iron Crown. Sandy ass. No, Hang on. Sandy Gast. Or Yamask. Ooh, yeah. Gonna add that to the pile over here. Like I said, I'm gonna open actually, I'll probably go 3 and 3 between logging just so it's not too big of a pile. Any good pulls? 2 EXs. That's it. This is one of them. The other one was also unimpressive. I gotta pull the penny sleeve flat so you can actually see it, but yeah, nothing real good in the pulls. But in the recent Boston trip, we did get some cool stuff. I'd be down to send you hit. I'm not too concerned about collecting specific, there are certain cards I would like, but for the most part, I'm not too worried about oh, I want hits. I just open the packs because it's fun. But yeah, in here is the most valuable cards. Vegan, no, that's you. And it's not my fault that you haven't been eating some meat. You never came over. Yeah, J Ramos, here's some of the most valuable cards I got. We got Charizard, we got Bubble Mew, we got Lugia V Secret Altart, we got Dragonite EX, we got Dark Dragonite, we got the Giratina VMAX, We got Dragonite EX or Dragonite Delta species. We got Dark Dragonite, which this is an unlimited edition, not first edition. We got the Delta species Crystal Guardians Blastoise and an empty sleeve. It's the only other top loader I got. So like I do have like some cool cards. I've also got like stuff kind of propped up here. Obviously my mic's in the way right now. Empty sleeve top tier. It's where I keep my fucks to give. I gotta keep them safe. Yeah, if we go into this... That was just Lego instructions. If we go into this binder here... Obviously there's some cards missing because I did top loader them. But this is the fun hits that we've gotten. I know the piles are kind of getting all over the place and becoming a nightmare. Live with it. I'm the one who has to clean it up. But like we have pulled some cool cards on stream, like this Groudon. I don't think anything else on this page was on stream. Maybe the Tapu. Empty sleeve, the strongest Pokemon. Here's some of the stuff I bought at the convention. So we pulled the Bombardier. I know it's kind of under my face. We pulled the Bombardier on stream. This is the Eevee Pokemon Day promo. We got the Charmander, the 2 Mew VMAXs, and of course the flying fat fuck. Garchomp V, Cynthia's Ambition, like handful of stuff. Melodic and Feebas duo. And then there's a bunch of empty. Until we get that back to like some of the just generic promos. And then it's a bunch of empty. Until we get to like the full art trainers. And then it's a bunch of empty. Until we hit hyper rares. And then it jumps all the way to like stupid promo trainer cards and hollow energies. But this is the binder of cool cards. I have other binders that just have the sets, like entire sets in them. That said, are we ready for pack number 3 of Surging Sparks? But DJ, if you have older packs, it'd probably be smarter to open them yourself rather than just give them away. Like, don't get me wrong, I would take them, but at the same time, it's like, don't necessarily give up your own content. I mean, just to have, yeah, I was saying like if you have older packs, either keep them yourself or open them yourself. Like, if I wanted to go and collect a bunch of old packs, I could just have them. That's like what I was saying with the Evolving Skies. I might just hold on to these just for the sake of they're the only 2 I've ever gotten my hands on. Whereas the Crown Zenith, I can pop those, no problem. Surging Sparks, I'm starting to be able to find these in stores. So what's the point in holding on to all of them? I was literally holding on to all of them just so I could open them all at once and have it be an on-stream thing, which is what I'm now doing. I haven't been reading any of these names because I don't know how to read. And now News here to make fun of me for not knowing how to read. Which is a problem. Ooh, reverse hollow Feebas. And a reverse hollow Phanpy. And Dialga.
Cheese.
Thank you for cheesing. I'm barely conscious. That bodes well for me, but look at that. That's neat. That's neat. I enjoy that one. All right, let's get these into roughly numerical order. DJ Meanie. Oh no, it's free for a reason. I want people to make sounds, and especially because like a bunch of the free ones are literally for the sake of if I'm not paying attention to chat and you're trying to say hi. That's why there's free or very cheap channel point redeems with very little cooldown on them. Like New's favorite is the puffer fish. I'm just trying to get these raw numerical ore. Thank you for the puffer fish. Was that new or was it someone else? Oh, look at that. It was in fact new. It's so loud, but it's good.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's literally meant to get my attention. It is for the sake of I am not paying attention and you're trying to get a hold of me. I was just demonstrating. Thank you. You're doing good. All right, so no grass, there is a fire, and then comes water, and then electric, and then it would be psychic, fighting, steel, dragon, normal, trainer.
Cheese.
You guys are just gonna keep spamming all this, aren't you? I mean, go for it. They're free for a reason. You guys have your fun. Meanwhile, I will flip over here and grab some Surging Sparks. I've opened one pack of Surging Sparks so far. I was actually doing something terrifying for you. What were you planning on doing? I know you don't have enough points to end stream. You have enough points to what? You know what I don't need points to do?
Cheese.
There we are. Thanks, New. Also, be honest, is 3 minutes too short? It's never been redeemed before, so I never really had to, like, figure out how long a 3-minute, you know, timer was gonna last. How should I know? I was just saying. It's fine. I didn't want it to be too long to the point that, like, it would be boring. But I also didn't want it to be too short that it was like, why spend that many points on it? That said, this card is fucking adorable. Love it with all my heart. Unlike this bitch who showed up 3 times. So I got the normal. I got the reverse holo. And then guess what? Another normal. I opened 3 packs. A 3-minute timer lasts 3 minutes. I know, shocking. Yeah, but you know what I mean. In terms of, like, the cost for what you're getting. Was the entertainment for 3 minutes worth the 7,500 points? Or should it be a 5-minute timer in the future? That's what I'm asking. For 10. I used to have one where I would take my glasses off and that would last 5 minutes. I had a bunch of different, like, time lengths on different things. But, like, I've spent so long so scared of not talking on stream, and everyone would be like, oh, he's not talking. Like, this is lame. I'm going to go somewhere else. To the point that, like, I literally cannot shut up for more than, like, a minute, or it drives me crazy while I'm on stream.
Cheese.
I got 4 left, and then we can open the next 3 packs. A lot of these are new cards, because obviously I've opened so few. But yes, hi, DJ. I assume everyone's having fun with me not talking and spamming the sound redeems. It's hard for me to keep one thing. Undiagnosed, but pretty sure here, so... What am I doing? Here we are. Vegan. I don't know why you keep calling me a vegan. It's new. It's been well documented that I do the slurping of meat. All right, now we got to get the EX in 133. There it is. Wow, that might be the most valuable card we've pulled today at 92 cents. Banger. The only thing I know about you in terms of food is you eat lasagna and you make vengeance pastas. Those are both true statements. Those are in fact both true statements. I will give you that. Are we ready to continue? I think this might be a scam. I will check later. I'm kind of busy with stream. All right. We ready to keep going on Surging Sparks? So far, we've gotten 1 EX. Will Doswell become human? I don't know. I haven't played yet. I do have Doswell become human as a game that I could play on stream. Had you been here early enough, we could have played today. But when I asked what we should do today, I never got a clear answer. So I just started opening Pokemon cards. And now here I am, almost 2 hours later. With a Flittle. And a Blitzel. And a Shroodle. What's with the LEs? There we go. We broke the streak. I was busy eating ass in Star Wars. You probably should have been asleep. Victini. Turtonator, Reverse Hollow Rabska, Reverse Hollow Vulpix, and Shine Pow. We really are getting cooked on the packs today. I'm going Eep soon. I need to watch the time. It's only 9:30, but I do need to watch the time because I do work tomorrow. And I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done tomorrow. What's sleep? New just sleeps at weird times of the day. Don't let him fool you. All right. We're down to the Pikachus. And we're running out of time for something really good because we only got 4 Crown Zenith after this. So if I'm gonna hit anything good, it's gonna need to be soon. Maybe I have one a week and that's on stream. I have the gamer juice in the con cup. Plus any morning I have to get to work at like 7 a.m. I'm cracking an energy drink while I open because I don't drink coffee. So orange juice and cold water. I'm more of an apple juice fella than an orange juice fella. Magnemite, Slackoth, Oricorio, Bronzor, Flapple, Dugtrio with the hair. Damn, he looks fabulous. Wuchine, Reverse Hollow Quaxwell, another Reverse Hollow Famfi, and a Skeledirge. We keep getting cooked. Why can't I get anything great? I get high dose of caffeine because it calms my ADHD. That is kind of what energy drinks are known for, and caffeine. Yeah, that does have a thing. Do you want the chicken or is the beef? I'm going beef here. Give me the beef. I'll take some beef. Only if it's your beef, though. Because I know you're not. I know you're not a little chicken cutlet, new. I know there's lots of hair. 43 cups of coffee on 44 now. In what time frame have you had those? Regular garlic or a spicy garlic? Well, it depends what for. Are we talking like garlic bread, in which case non-spicy? If we're talking about wings, then definitely a spicy garlic. This is the last Surging Sparks. We better get something good out of it, or I'm going to be sad. From 4 a.m. EST till now. Ooh, is that? No, I thought that was a reverse hollow. That's a daily thing. That. Have you considered drinking water? I thought the Snorlax was in Minecraft. Primeape, Indeedee, Armorogue, Jasmine Gaze, Reverse Hollow Mess Spirit. That's kind of cool. Another Reverse Hollow Klefki. And we got cooked. We got cooked. Six Surging Sparks. And the best we got was this. Absolutely cooked. Crown Zenith, you better pull through for me. Alright, well, time to sort these by number. Or at least by type. It sucketh for thine. I normally have half decent luck when it comes to opening packs, and I feel like when I'm on stream, it's either like insanely good luck or insanely bad luck. No in between. Like you would think in opening however many packs I've opened today, what, like 16 at this point, 17, that I would have gotten a few interesting cards or full arts or something. But no. I have only gotten 2 EXs. Alright, so grass, then fire, then water, then electric, then psychic, then fighting, then dark, then steel, then dragon, normal, trainer. But what about negative luck? Where you get choked by a Machamp? Knew that is bold of you to assume I wouldn't be into that. Ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself. Landlocked? No, we're already past that. It is already established that I won that argument. And you don't know enough to be able to talk on the topic, so... I only drink 2 16-ounce cups of water. I think I'll be good. In what time frame are you drinking that water? Because if you do 2 16-ounce cups of water over the span of a month, no. If it's a day, then yeah, you're probably okay. You guys have different classifications. I did like talking science though. It was literally just everyone screaming their opinion at each other while Mel was trying to make drinks, and it was kind of funny. And then just to add fuel to the fire, I intentionally voted for the opposite opinion when we did the poll, just because it was entertaining to me. Yeah, I got these out of order. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. Do 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 do. After first cup and last cup of coffee, good enough. I'm not a doctor, so who am I to say whether or not you're allowed to, you know, consider yourself healthy or not? I'm not exactly known for being particularly healthy myself. I have a habit of scaring doctors, actually, whenever I go in for something and they start asking about my medical history. And they're like, have you ever broken a bone? And I'm like, oh yeah, lots of times. They're like, when was the most recent time? And I'm like, that I was diagnosed, or I just assumed it was broken and moved on with my life. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, it'll fix itself, right? And they're like, it doesn't work like that. And I'm like, but it did. That's a thing. You're a dairy product. I am. But I have been known to scare some doctors as well, so I have an entire stream VOD about me scaring a doctor. You are a little compartment syndrome risk too? No, it's not a risk. It's very real. Like, that's not a maybe. That is a well-established thing. Also, we really filling in this area. We getting a bunch of these. I'm only able to move because of the steps I go through, so I understand how that is. I have snapped my femur. I have broken every toe in my foot at least once, all on separate occasions, I should point out. I have broken my right foot pinky toe so many times that I no longer have feeling in it. And I can't move it when I like go to curl my toes. The pinky toe just kind of hangs out like that. That's a thing. I got 2 of the 3. And also, thank you for the posture check. I have been slowly slouching down this entire stream. I just kind of keep sliding down in my chair. It's because I have my feet up. Let's go. We got the cute fuck. This Glimora looks familiar as well. Nope. Don't have it. We got a Prime Ape. Does that count for anything? It's number 99. Also, Shroodle looks stupid. I love it. I will protect him with my life. Look at how stupid he looks. Bronzor. The Fabulous Doug Trio. Like, look at this bro. He's absolutely popping off with the hair. Some true Fabio look going on there. Also, I'd like to point out I pulled not 1, but 2 reverse hollow clef keys. Wild. "23 major concussions, 3 broken bones, and some small internal damage to ligaments and muscles." I don't have any officially diagnosed concussions. But I have broken a lot of bones. If we don't include toes and fingers or ribs, I still have 5 broken bones. Notice I had to exclude ribs, toes, and fingers to get to 5. Nothing I can do but have fun. It's literally just out here living life. And if you're gonna be so busy in life that you never actually get hurt, it means you never took enough risk. I had the first 10 concussions when I was 3, so it's that would make sense in terms of how you managed to rack up that many. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Last one, and I know it's a repeat. What number is it? 178. There it is. Boom. All right. Wait, hang on. Before I... gotta remember to stack them correctly. OMG, are you opening packs? Felix, we've been taking it up the ass this entire stream. The best we've pulled are EXs. Like, there's that one, and there's this one. This is literally it. And I have opened this, and I've opened this, and 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 both of these, and that. Oh, Silvermoon, don't feel bad about it. We're just here yapping. Like, well, welcome to the streams with no direction. Also, technically, these aren't even all of the packs, because there was also 2 Halloween packs. But, like, I don't count these. I'm here, you're going to get rares now. I hope so. The only ones we got left are the Crown Zenith, and I got 4 of them, and I don't exactly have faith at this point. But yeah, we got the desk cam working. It's literally a GoPro, like, hanging off of my monitor. Pack number 3 gonna be the one. I hope you're not lying to me. Because I opened this much Surging Sparks. 6 packs of Surging Sparks. Best I pulled was an Executor EX. I got fucking scammed. Not actually, like, it's just bad luck, but... yeah, that's literally the pile of cards. And we're down to these. And then technically I also have these. But like, you know, I've never opened a pack of Pokemon cards in my life. No, you do the digital gamble. What convenient timing for ads to show up. Well, to the non-ad viewers, we'll just hang out and wait for the ad viewers to come back. How are we doing today? Because we're running low on packs, I'm going to wait. In the meantime, I will get myself set up here for Crown Zenith. I think I scrolled too far because that's, yep, okay. Hang on. There it is. Crown Zenith. I literally have 1 Crown Zenith card. I have 1 Crown Zenith card. And I have 1 trainer gallery that I bought. I don't even know which one I have. Oh, Radiant Charizard. There you go. We didn't have to scroll too far for it. Ad viewers should be returning soon, if you're not already back. Are we returning? Open that pack. I'll take it you're back. Didn't mean to rhyme. I did rhyme, but I did not try to rhyme. But open that pack. Does Crown Zenith follow Sword and Shield pack trick? This might be an experimental pack. Yeah, Felix, remember the last time you watched me open a Pokemon card pack and I had to use just this camera to try and do it? I didn't like that. So I have my GoPro literally hanging off of my second monitor, hooked into my PC, and I'm using that as a second camera. It's a super ghetto setup, and I don't want to leave it there for too long because I could potentially I could potentially manage to damage the monitor. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. Do you not remember the MRI, please? Clip. You've clipped me doing this. I hold up the card and I'm like, yes, hi, 1 MRI, please. How do you not remember this? I'm offended. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it follows Sword and Shield era packs, okay, we're good. Okay, we got the Ultra Ball, the Electric, a Lost Vacuum, Ultra Ball huge. Try the Vacuum. I can get the Suck. A Ball Toy. That is a fat as fuck Meow. Look at him. Look at him. What a fat fuck. That's not even what Meowth is supposed to look like. Energy Retrieval. Shinx. Larvesta. Here's the reverse holo. And we get... Cooked. That said, it's kind of cool. Like, it's a cross stitch. Like, it's literally cross stitched and a picture of it for Snorlax. Nothing but incredible pulls. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I really do. But at the same time, you said pack 3, which would be that one, is going to have the good card in it. So let's not overstate ourselves quite yet. You don't want to run out of hype yet. Pack 3, bro. Pack 3 trust. I am. That's why I was saying, like, let's not overhype yet. We're still building up to it. Like that first pack was the foreplay. One, two, three, four. Also, hang on. I'm doing the bullshit where I'm listening to different music than stream is listening to, so, suck it. I wanted to skip the song. Luxio. We got shoes! Them dogs will no longer be out. And a Shaman. And a Grubbin. Skrelp. How the fuck do you read that name? Skrelp? Okay. Helioptile. Wooloo. Another Shanks. Not the god himself. The TM slave. Bidoof. The TM slave. Full art. And a hollow Tapu Lele. Watch, this card is only worth like $1. All of that hype. Finally a full art. And it's the TM slave itself. It better be worth hundreds of dollars. Thousands even. I don't think it is, but like, it'd be cool. I'm not too concerned about the actual value. It's not like I'm going to go and sell these. But Felix, you're saying pack 3. Pack 3 is the hype pack, right? I believe. Well, now you got to wait. What are you going to do now? Welcome to edging in Pokemon. You were expecting me to open pack 3 already. One, two, three, four. Interesting, interesting. Not many electric energies being pulled today. Friends in High Suite. We got friends. This might be the card of the day. I got friends. No way. Oh, this is the one we reverse hollowed. And we got another vacuum. And a panda eating a leaf. Well, shit. New, you got competition now. But yeah, Friends in Hisui, huge. So huge. Tangela. Another ball toy. And the reverse hollow Friends. We got 2 Friends in the same pack. And a Tangrowth. So we got Friends and a Bush. Super Friends. Shiny Friends. Baller. Baller. Maybe it was in fact the 3rd pack all along, and this is truly the 4th pack, because like I was told trust the 3rd pack, and we just got Friends. I don't know how we could possibly top that. So it's gonna take a lot. I was trying to be cool and like, hang on. If I were to, no. I want it to like, see, that was almost cool. 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 Nope. Hang on. I'll I'm trying to get it to like stop like this. I almost had it. Almost. That was cool. Nothing? Wow. Okay. See, that's the pack. It's the pack. We'll ignore the fact that took like... This is the real pack number 3. It is. But we'll ignore the fact that it took me, what, like 2 minutes worth of attempts? I keep forgetting I gotta go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get... Grass. Already a banger. That's a great pack. Here, we'll put Bidoof right there. Grass, huge. Great ball. A great start. Soul Rock. Some shoes. I don't think I've gotten a steel type in this set yet. I wasn't expecting all that. But Poniard. Whalmer. We got New's mom. Oh. Excellent. And a Pokeball. Banger. Corfish. Oddish. They fucking rhyme. Reverse Hollow Entei. That's actually some kind of cool art. And then we get... Why are you a rare? But we got balls. Not 1, but 2 balls. And some Jordans. and an Entei. We got balls and your mom. Why is your mom in the pack with balls? Who knows? Balls and hentai? And do you see an H? But yeah, pretty much. What the fuck is that? It's an angry cat. That's all you need to know about Pokemon. Gigantic pulls. Entei is literally from, or is Entei Gen 2? I'm pretty sure Entei's Gen 1. Gigantic pulls? Gigantic balls? Maybe. The TM Slave Bidoof is kind of the banger. Let me Google. I'll let you Google. In the meantime, I will sort by type so that they're roughly going to be in numerical order. Because it speeds along the sort process. Entei is apparently Gen 2. Okay, I wasn't 100% sure where it sat. I know it was early. It wasn't like a brand new, like, it's not one of the more recent cards. Because I have some pretty old Entei's cards. They're not worth a lot, but I do have them. Also, why is Meowth like metal type? Why is the fat fuck metal? Whatever. But yeah, we totaled 3 balls. One too many gens. Oh, big guy over here. Can only handle 1 gen at a time. Alright, so after water is electric. Then psychic. Then fighting. Then dark, then steel, then normal, then trainer, and of course we got to keep the TM Slave on his own. We got to do that one last. But are we ready to look at the value of some of these cards? I'd like to point out, I literally, like, up until opening these packs, I have 1 singular Crown Zenith, which is a Radiant Charizard. I'm trying to understand. No, I'll give you that. I was just stating that I also do not know for sure, so. Huge, 23 cents. I'm a millionaire. We got Grubbin. That one's 5 cents. There's the other Carnivine. That one's only worth 6 cents though. Next is a Tangela, number 4. Huge, 5 cents. Here's the Bush. It's only worth 10 cents, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oddish. Love to see it. 7 cents. And that is all the grass types we got. On to the fire types. Well, we got Larvesta. Normal. There's the reverse hollow Entei. 20. Oh no, wait, no, that's hollow. I clicked the wrong one. 30 cents. 30 cents. Banger. And that's all of the fire type. We got a Snow Runt. We got a Your Mom. We got Corphish. And that's the water types. Now, Electric. We got Shinx reading manga. We got Luxio cuddling. We got a stupid looking fuck. Look at him. Look at his stupid face. 10 out of 10. Here's the other Shinx. And that's the electric types. Next we got Tapu Lele. I could have had a Mew V. Lame. That is a regular holo, 25 cents. And now we're getting into some of the bangers with the ball toy. And before you say hang on, only one, it's because they're out of order. There's the second one, which is my first repeat in all of Crown Zenith. We also got this, the Soul Rock. And then we got both of these. Rockruff and Pancham. There's our fighting types. Then we got Skrelp. Kind of looks like when you're like doing something with like a bunch of dirt and like dust and everything, and then you blow your nose and it's like black snot. That's what he looks like. And then we got this fat fuck. Some of the art on these go crazy. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's some banger arts. And then there's some of these I literally do not know what I'm looking at. Some of them just look stupid and I love it. That looks like it might be clay and an actual photo. Now I can show you better the Snorlax. But this card's worth, you know, a little bit, but there's an alt art I believe that's worth a lot of it. There it is. See, it's like an actual like cross stitch, whatever, I forget, crocheted like Snorlax that they took a picture of. Kinda banger. Look at the Ditto. Look at the EVV. Regigigas and Regigigas VMAX. There's some bangers. There's Shaman. We got 121, which is Wooloo. That being said, nothing beats my animated Onion Fairy card. What about the cards with writing on them? I have no clue what those are. I've never seen them before in my life, in which case you're probably gonna win with the animated Onion Fairy cards. Tauros. Yeah, 9 cents. That's what we ended on. All right, now we got the balls. There's 2 of them. Great Ball. Pokeball. Where's Ultra? There it is. I want this one. I want this one. Add that to the wish list. You ever crack your back so hard you factory reset? Every morning. But I want this card. I want it. $6.50. Someone find it and give it to me. The Friends in High Sweet ain't bad either, but like that one banger. Elisa Sparkle, pretty cool as well. I don't want to scroll too far and accidentally reveal what the good Bidoof is worth. That's weird. It shows here but not there. Whatever. All right. Next, we got the Jordans. There's one of them. And then we do have a second pair of Jordans. So that is a repeat. God, I wish that would sound. Have you tried getting hit by a car? That might do it for you. But there's the suck. There's the Friends in High Sui. 8 cents and 19 cents for the shiny. And the energy retrieval. Now, I would like to point out 19 cents versus 20 cents. The Friends in Sinnoh are just better. But are we ready to see what the TM Slave itself is worth? Do we want to see what the TM Slave himself is worth? And get into some of the really cool looking cards? This Pikachu fucks. Also, is this trainer gallery then? GG. It's GG 29 out of 70. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go into here. We're going to the cool cards. Voltorb, Kricketune. This is a really cool art as well. It's a Kricketune doing like a little dance party. We got Mortar. Like hanging around a campfire. Like look at this. Look at the art on these. Look at the art on these. Look at the art on these. And that's worth $260. This one's in my wish list already. I know that. Sleeping Mew. Banger. Art goes crazy. Art goes crazy, and we haven't seen the TM Slave yet. The Deoxys, Fusion Strike, Single Strike, Rapid Strike. It's triple stamped. Gotta go, but Godspeed. Have some Insano pulls. Oh, that was the end of it. We literally just need to. We just need to track this. This is my favorite Ditto ever. There's Bidoof, 233. Yeah, Felix, before you go, before it's too late. Look at this stupid fuck. I want him so bad. I want him so bad. And it's a $3 card. But I want him so bad. But we did find this. The Pikachu's kind of cool too. Yeah, all of these arts all go together. It makes a whole picture. This card, really cool. I've seen it in person. The Leafeon, the Glaceon, bangers. There's Hentai again. Deoxys VMAX, Mewtwo VMAX, or V-Star versus VMAX. You call them hentai because I was making fun of you. Cynthia's ambition. I want this. Unless I already have it. Haha, it's already on the wish list. Oh yeah, see, I got this one. Obviously, I need the other 3 in the set. Which, did I wish list all of them? Okay, I wish listed that one. I wish listed that one. Skipped over this one for some reason. Yeah, all these 4 go together. Yeah, Crown Zenith has a bunch of really cool cards in it. The problem is the pull rates on these cards are so horrendous, it's almost not worth buying the packs. But we got the TM Slave. So yeah, the only 2 packs I have left that aren't opened yet are the Evolving Skies that I said I wasn't going to open. Why? Because these, still sealed, is worth like $25 to $30. The likelihood of me getting the like high value cards in this set is so slim to none that it's almost not worth opening. That's silly. Let me show you. Evolving Skies. Sort, price high to low. All of these are over 120. We're still over 100. You got to get to the 12th most expensive card to be under 100. Like, there's a bunch of very expensive cards in here. Opening packs is the whole point. No, I'm going to save the packs for some, like, a special occasion, and then I open the packs. I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, haha, I'm going to hold on to these forever. But because of the value of these packs and the potential value of the cards in them, I was going to save it. Which is what I was originally doing with all the other cards, but like I got bored of waiting. And I had nothing better to do. So we went ahead and just ripped all of the packs I have. Yeah, do that little barrel roll new. So the total count for packs opened. We're gonna flip through all of the energy cards for an official count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 packs. 1 full art, 2 EX. Not exactly great, but not exactly horrendous either. You win some, you lose some, right? We tried our best. We did what we could. And I don't have the money to buy more packs. So if we're doing more Pokemon opening stuff, I'm gonna need some more money, which isn't coming my way anytime soon. Because I'm not ripping any of this. This is all staying sealed. The loose packs I will happily open. I have no issue against those because no one trusts a loose pack anyway. But all of this stuff is still factory sealed, including this is in an acrylic case. So, like the 151, it's factory sealed. It's got the sticker and everything. I'm not opening that. I'll admit, I originally bought it to open it, but then I thought about it and I was like, why not keep it sealed and get some other stuff to go with it? Like a Scarlet and Violet booster box and an Obsidian Flames booster box and some ETBs. You know what the funniest part is? I have more ETBs upstairs that are sealed. I have a Shrouded Fable and a Temporal Forces ETB upstairs, still sealed. ETB Elite Trainer Box, which is what these big ones are. I don't know why I'm still just holding this up in the air. But here. So if you look on the actual box, it says Elite Trainer Box. It's got a pro, depending on the set, it has a promo card, and then it's got like a bunch of packs and stuff, as well as like a bunch of energy cards and other stuff for like putting together a deck to be able to play the game. But people collect these just because of like the art on them, the promo cards, and like because it's factory sealed, you know the packs haven't been touched. More for battle than collecting? Yes and no. I mean, people like getting these because it literally has 9 packs on the inside of it. So I essentially opened 2 of these today to do 18 packs. So like 9 packs in here, 9 packs in here. This one actually only has 8 packs, but this one's got 9 packs. This has 20, this has 36, this has 36. And keep in mind, I got 2 more of these upstairs for another 18 packs upstairs. I'm not fast at math, so I'm just gonna grab my phone and use the calculator. If I really wanted, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 18 plus 8 plus 20 plus... I have 190 unopened packs. All factory sealed. In boxes. That is almost 2,000 Pokemon cards. Oh, sorry. I have 192. Poking those Mons. All the Mons have been poked. But like I said, I kind of like having like the sealed collection for like some of this stuff. Because like, there's never going to be more of these made. There's never going to be more of these made. And as people buy these and open them to get the packs and the cards, they're only going to become more rare. So like this one is already a handful of years old. Give it another 5 years, and how many of them are going to be left? I have a total side question for you. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds to ask it. Otherwise ads are going to play, and then you won't hear me answer. No rush. When you watch how much shredded cheese is put into Jax, I don't even know who that is. Who is Jax Galphonis? So, ha. You thought you were gonna get me angry cooking with Jack. I assume this is like a YouTuber. I literally do not know who that is. Get out the Thanos meme. I don't even know your name. Also, ad is going to be starting any second now. Fair warning. Fair warning. You're going to end up in ad jail. Ugh. Yourself. Ever think about that? Alright. We've kind of half non-precariously set all of those cards into here. Have ads started? It says ads starting soon. Typically that's like a 10 to 15 second warning. Now ads are playing. Are they? It says they're playing. Do you not see the messages right there? Look, maybe you got lucky and you did not get put in ad jail. But I don't exactly count on the ad jail, you know, not getting people trapped. You know what, Bidoof, you can go on this page. There you go. We've added Bidoof. That's the wrong. There we go. We've added Bidoof. Yeah, like I because I have top loaders now, because I was buying cards at PAX, I actually have top loaders. I've never bought my own top loader. I went and took some of my most expensive cards out of this binder and put them in top loaders. So like this was the Charizard Delta species. This was the Dragonites. I forget what this one is. It might have been the Blastoise. And then I just had never filled this far. I'll load your top. Please do. I've been waiting. Yeah. I want to see. What I'll probably do is because like this like the deck box, like sure it's cool and all, but like you don't really get an easy way to show the cards you have in there. Plus, it's not sized for top loaders, which it's super dark. You cannot see it like at all. Hang on, let me just real quick. We'll just. It's not sized for top loaders at all, so they sit in there diagonally. So I need to either get a deck box that is sized appropriately for top loaders, or I want to get a binder that's sized for top loaders. Because all these cards are just in penny sleeves. And then put into here. You see what I mean? Yeah. So I might get, well, okay, again, I don't have money for it right now, but I might add it to my throne, because on my throne right now is more of, like, literally more of these binders. In which case, I can get all the sets and everything that I've been opening into more binders, and then I can have a whole collection literally just on the wall. Like, I can move, like, this stuff out of the way. It can just be all the binders. Because, like, there's this binder that has 3 different sets in it. It has if I check the inside, it has Obsidian Flames, Scarlet Violet base set, and Shrouded Fable. And look how thick it is. Because all 3 of those sets, I have close to all of the cards. Your cheese missed me. If you wanna smack my face, it is the default position is set up for this scene. Now it would be on me. If I scoot forward a bit, right there. Pretty close. Nope, I ducked. You having fun? Do it. I'm ready. That is likely going to be a very out of context clip. Now, we are out of Pokemon packs to open. It is 10:30 at night. I've been live for almost 3 hours. I plan on streaming tomorrow, in which case we can continue Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Unless there's something else I think I would rather stream. I didn't put out a schedule, so I didn't plan ahead for like what I'm doing this week. I know Tuesday will be 2 Idiots Tuesday. Today was... Okay, it wasn't like a last minute decision to stream, but it was an unplanned, like I did not put out a schedule or like actually like figure out what I was going to be doing. I just set up stream and hit go live. I then decided opening Pokemon packs after the fact. So tomorrow is also going to be a, fly by the seat of my pants for what I stream. I'll just arbitrarily decide. If I decide early enough, or if it's going to be like a multiplayer game that I would need like people to play with, I will obviously speak up in Discord ahead of time and let people know what the plans are. Also, let's get this off of the monitor, because like I said, I don't trust it being up there for too long. So, because like it literally was just right over the monitor. I'll try to be there. I'm gonna be tired. Yeah, I mean, I know depending on what time I start, it's either very late for you or very early for you, or like when I'm streaming, it's either very late or very early. So I never take offense to you not being around. I just kind of know that's how life be. That is a lot of notifications I've had. Ugh. Good, but even so, hassling you is fun. Oh no, I know you enjoy it, and it makes my day when you hang out with me as well. So like, the feeling's mutual. I enjoy having you around, and it's fun to go back and forth and constantly make fun of each other. I'm just trying to mentally think through like what's going on. But also to those who were not around at the start of stream, I've started hinting at, I haven't said what it is, but there's going to be an announcement likely on Friday. So if you want to know what that announcement is and what fun news is going to be coming out, you wanna watch my social medias. I will be announcing likely in Discord, Instagram, and Twitter all at the same time. The entire bottom of my Reese cup melted off. Like, look at that. But yeah, if you want to be able to see what that announcement is, know what some of the behind the scenes stuff I've been working on is, watch my social medias. If you're not following me on any of my social medias and you would like to know what that's going to be, it's going to be pretty easy to find the links. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for this. We're going to do boom, socials. Like I said, make sure you watch Discord, Instagram, and Twitter. It's all going to be announced at the same time. If you notice there's not a Discord link right there, it's because I always do it separately because it's obviously the most important link, which is right there. I haven't even figured out who I want to raid, and I'm already starting with all the raid chat. So, wow, I'm a fool. I don't remember who I've raided recently. Self-raid. It won't let you self-raid. Okay, we did Sora 7 days ago. Nutters 8 days ago. Nagi 12 days ago. Gamer 13. Okay, so we got a half decent idea now. Self-raid, you have an actual list. I do have a list. I keep it written down in the handy dandy notebook, but I haven't updated the list in like 2 weeks. So I wanted to quickly check who was on the mod view. But yeah, no, new. I literally... Here's an entire page worth of people I rated with, and you can see I started tracking dates at a certain point. And if you think that page wasn't enough, here's an entire another page worth of people I rated. And if you think that wasn't enough, here's the third page that I'm working on. Remember when I said gamer? Gamer's the most recent name in here, in which case there's like 3 more names I gotta add in here. Yeah, I keep track of who I raid. That way I don't accidentally raid the same person too often or like too close together. I just pick random people. Like there's someone playing a game I like. When was the last time I rated them? 4-6. It is 5/18, so it has been kind of semi-recent. Is there a specific game we're feeling? Because we could do Dredge. But I was thinking Claire Obscure. You'll have to decide. We could also hit the show more and see who else is live. Scroll down a little bit. I'm very close to passing out. Well, do you want to go say hi to Sarah before you go to sleep? Because I haven't rated her in a while. I didn't even bother looking for the name in the list. I just know it's been a while. Which one's Sarah? The one who sings on stream all the time? Sarah Nell is the username. Last I have her rated was November 12th. Like I said, it's been a while. I'm going to set up this raid. I already did the social medias, so we can kind of speed run the actual raid. Let me get this going. Click here. Likely going to be done fairly soon as well, but you know, it's fine. We haven't raided in a while, so we're gonna get this up and going. Are we ready? If you are subscribed, you can use this raid message right here. If you are not subscribed because you keep forgetting to subscribe and then getting mad every time ads play, you're not going to be able to grab that raid message. That includes my own emotes. You will instead have to use that raid message right there. That includes generic Twitch emotes. That way everyone can get to share in the love. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what game I'm going to be playing. I got a big announcement coming up on Friday or Thursday, end of the week, around then. Tuesday, we got 2 Idiots Tuesday. We'll be continuing the Forest. I got streams all next weekend as well. It was a chaotic stream. There was very little planning. It was just a bunch of yapping, but sometimes those streams end up being a ton of fun. So I don't regret doing this at all. Either way, I will see you guys tomorrow for something. Right about here. There it is. Peace out, everyone. Have a great night. Remember to copy those raid messages.